back with another YouTube video. I look swaggy as hell, but I'm not swaggy. I just got the shower. I don't know why I look like this. But I literally worked so much that I wanted to start out this video with, hi, welcome to KFC. Which that's definitely not how you start off a YouTube video. Today, I was gonna just tell a little story about why I tried to kill myself back in 8th grade when I was 13 years old. And I think this is a story that quite a bit of people will be able to relate to, even though they might not admit it or be open and public with it. I just want to start off by saying that I've struggled with anxiety and depression for the majority of my life. Like, I don't really remember ever not wanting to die. Like, that sounds harsh, but it's just the truth. Like, when I was younger, I just always hated my life. I just always wanted to be dead. Like, you know, there was a lot of stuff going on in my life. Forever have, it's like a freaking TV show. It's just one thing after another. And like I said, I bet a lot of you can relate. And it really sucks whenever it feels like you can't ever have a break from the problems of the world, especially at a young age. I feel like as teenagers and children, we should not have to stress as much as we actually do. Like, we really put so much pressure on ourselves that we shouldn't be putting on ourselves. Like, we need to enjoy our childhoods and our teenagehoods and do teenage things and child things instead of stressing about stuff that we shouldn't stress about. Like, why should I be 16 years old, 17 years old, 15 years old, any age, be stressing about my parents' money situation, be stressing about my parents' bill situation? Like, come on now, do your part as a parent and make sure that I'm not worried about that type of stuff. Make sure that your children aren't worried about the stuff that you as a grown adult should be handling. Especially whenever children can't even go get a job, most of the time can't even provide as an adult can, because it's just laws. So basically, we just be stuck in a rut type shit. Like, we can't get out of the situation that we in because our parents have such an impact on everything that we can and are allowed to do, and it sucks because honestly, and like I said, most of y'all can relate, parents don't do shit. Parents don't help shit. Oh yeah, you got a house over my head and food on the table, because if you didn't do that, you would get arrested, or you would be in trouble for child neglect, or you would lose me. So come on, get real with yourself. Get real with yourself. Parenting is much more than just, oh, house and food. No, it's helping your kids emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, being there for your children, and no matter what, loving them unconditionally, no matter what, if they're gay, straight, whatever. That was kind of a long intro. I think I'm just gonna go into the story of why I tried to kill myself whenever I was in 8th grade. That day I will never forget. The feelings that I was feeling, I will never forget. I will never forget what I told myself to make myself actually try to take action in killing myself. And what I did was I tried to take a bunch of pills, and it wasn't a good idea. All it really did was make me super sick. I couldn't stop throwing up, and like, I regretted it by the morning. But since I was working in the hospital, they was telling me, like, you have to go to the I don't know what to call it, the mental hospital, whatever. I had to go to the hospital, and I went to a hospital in Springfield called Lincoln Prairie, and I was there for about 2 weeks, maybe a little over 2 weeks, maybe a little under. I don't remember specifically, but I know it was in the duration of 2 weeks. And it was literally right before Christmas. It was right before Christmas. And I don't know. I wanted to die. I wanted to die so bad, so bad. Like, I literally told myself, give yourself 5 reasons to live and you're gonna be alive. Like, you won't kill yourself. And I remember volleyball tryouts was like the same week, and like, that was literally the only reason I gave myself to live. Like, oh, volleyball tryouts. And then yeah, that wasn't a good enough reason. So I was like, just do it. And what did I do? I went and did it. I was not in a right state of mind. Me and my mom was arguing. Me and my mom have always had bad problems ever since I was young. Ever since my parents separated, me and my mom could never get along. I was always, I know I was a problem child, whatever. Like I said, parents need to learn how to support their children in the correct way, but I'm not going to speak on that because I'm not a psychiatrist. And I was just a really depressed kid. Like, I was just a sad kid. I was super goofy. Like, in school, I always try to get all the attention, but then I come home and I'm crying. I remember, like, the first time I wanted to kill myself was at 9 years old. That's 3rd grade. And the first time I cut myself was 9 years old. That's 3rd grade. I was a young kid and I cut myself. And I never should have did that, never should have got into that habit, because sadly I still do that to this day. I don't do it as much. Like, I don't do it like how I used to do it. It's just a bad habit, and it happens. Like, whenever you have anxiety attacks, I still struggle with anxiety really, really bad to this day. Depression as well. My depression, I'm better at fighting that off because I try not to have a sad outlook on life, but my anxiety sometimes takes over when I get agitated and aggravated, and I go crazy on myself. And I think that's just what happened whenever I was younger as well. I just went crazy. I was out of my head. I wasn't thinking, and I just wanted to die. And sometimes you just feel like that, and some people might not feel like that. I don't know. Like, I've never really met somebody that didn't have depression or anxiety or like suicidal thoughts at times. Like, but I know there's people out there that think that it's so taboo to have those type of thoughts and feelings, and I'm here to tell you that it's not. It's perfectly okay to feel depressed. It's perfectly okay to have anxiety. I don't take pills. Like, when I went to the hospital when I tried to kill myself, they tried to get me to take pills. They wanted me to get on, I think, like Xanax and Adderall or some shit. And I was just like, you know, it wasn't really my decision, so I'm not gonna say me anything. My mom made the decision and did not want me to be on pills, which I'm fine with, because I don't really want to be on pills anyways, because I know it makes some people really just like, you know, if you don't have it, like, what am I gonna do if I don't have it one day? Like, I'm gonna be extremely depressed. There's just too much side effects, too much problems if you don't have it. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I smoke weed. I smoke weed every day, and that's my medicine. I'm not gonna tell everybody to smoke weed because it has different effects on everybody, but me personally, I smoke weed. I'm not gonna say it's helped with my depression or anything, but it has helped with my anxiety. Like, it doesn't help cure my anxiety, but it helps, like, calm it whenever I am anxious. And that's not really necessarily a good thing. Like, I don't want to say that as it's a good thing, because it's not. Like, I don't think anybody should take drugs or nothing to help themselves feel better, numb themselves from the pain. I think that as people, it's our job to learn how to cope with life and learn how to fix ourselves and better ourselves no matter what the circumstances was, because at the end of the day, it's our choice on what kind of person we want to be. Like, no matter how your parents raised you, no matter what kind of person you was raised to be, it's your choice on who you want to be at the end of the day, because it's your feelings, it's your thoughts. And honestly, I don't care what nobody says. My mom was homophobic. My mom always had money isn't important. Like, I don't know. My mom's just like, this is me, this is my mom. We're complete opposites. Like I said, I have my own mind. I've forever had my own mind. My mom is deaf, so I feel like that plays a part into it. I've always been pretty independent since I was a child. I've always been the oldest child. Besides, I have an older brother, but he lives with his mom, and I live with my mom, you know. But I was the oldest child in my like vicinity. Like, I have 2 younger full-blooded siblings, and you know, a lot of the pressure was always put on me as an older sibling. And I feel like, once again, a lot of you can relate to that. As older siblings, we are pressured to be perfect or take care of the family, not the family, but the siblings, pressured to just be a role model. And it sucks because I never had nobody to show me my mistakes, nobody to teach me my mistakes. like nobody to tell me what to do and not to do. I was just always going by my own and doing what I do. Like I was just always living my life. Like I was always an innocent ass child. My mom was pretty strict until I hit high school. So until I hit high school, I didn't really make no mistakes. I didn't really know anything. I was an innocent ass kid. Like I said, in middle school, it was a dumb mistake trying to kill myself. I didn't know what else to do. I just felt so empty and alone. I didn't feel like I had anybody to pour myself into and tell my problems to, which I didn't. And I feel like I really don't. I have one person that I can say that I can depend on. And that's sad. That's sad. I have 2 living parents. I should be able to depend on my 2 living parents, but I can't. And as a 17-year-old girl, I go to work and I try my hardest to keep my head on my shoulders straight because, like I said, I struggle with my anxiety. I struggle with depression, and it sucks. It sucks. I don't know what else to say, but you just feel like you're drowned by problems at all time, even if there isn't problems. And I know a lot of y'all can relate, but all I gotta say is stay strong, keep pushing to the next day, because no matter what happens, bro, like no matter what happens, bro, it's just a lesson that you have to learn in life. God is giving you them lessons for a reason. And I'm not even religious, like God, whatever. I don't give a fuck if you're a Christian, whatever, bro. Your God, the God that is guiding your life, your spirit God, your spirit guide, whatever you believe in, your person is guiding you. Your person is guiding you, and if you don't go in the path that they want you to go in, because you have choices. Like I said, you have choices as a human, and those choices lead you to the same direction. The same direction. But the thing is, it takes you in a different path. It always takes you in a different path. Some of them paths will be having thorns, rivers, motherfucking sinkholes, all that. You're going to feel some pain along the way. But that's the thing. The pain that you feel along the way is what makes you who you are. The pain that you feel along the way is what makes you stronger. Your problems, your lifestyle, everything about you is what you are. And what has been created of you to this moment. And everybody is so constantly changing. Like, you know what I mean? Our hormones is so constantly changing. So the feelings that you feel now, most likely in 10 years, you're not going to feel the same feelings. And most teenagers around this age do feel really hectic and crazy, and it's because of hormones. Your hormones jack you up bad. It's normal to feel horny. It's normal to feel like you want to have sex at this age. Bro, don't make yourself feel like shit worse than anything that's going on in this world. Like, there's so much problems in this world. Don't make yourself feel bad for the dumb little shit, bro, because it's not worth it. It is not fucking worth it. Like, bro, like, it's if you didn't have sex, who would you be? If you didn't do the things that you do, who would you be? You would just be another motherfucker. Like, the stuff that you do is what makes you you. And who cares? Because if somebody might not do what you do, you might not do what they do. Okay? You don't have to make yourself feel bad for not being like everybody else. Don't make yourself feel bad for not dressing like other people. Wear what you want. That's one thing I'm going to say. Wear what you want. Don't make yourself feel bad because you want to be like others. Be yourself, because, honey, this world has too much fakes, too much bullshittery. Do not let the bullshit, don't let the fake funk you, honey, because motherfuckers be capping so bad. Like, do not believe in the cappery. Motherfuckers going through the same shit as you, similar shit as you, bro. Like, mostly every teenager can relate, like, in some type of way. And if you can't, good for you. I'm happy you have a good life. That's great. But sorry, there's people out there that don't have the same lifestyle as you. And I'm sorry that our lives suck. And I'm sorry it bothers you. Because most of y'all be complaining, why do people act like that? Why do depression isn't real? Or blah, blah, blah. Bitch. I'm sorry. I can't help the fact that I'm crying right now. I'm sorry. Like, that's not my fault. That's literally, like, that's how it feels. Like, when I was in school, which I dropped out. I'm going to make a video on that soon. But I did drop out. And I'm sorry, yeah, it was because my anxiety. That's just number one. I dropped out because of my anxiety. I couldn't handle being in an environment of 2,000 plus kids. Imagine the energies you feel. Imagine the energies. Those energies bounced off of me so bad. It made my anxiety so high. This was the last year of school. I would just be in class quiet, thinking, observing, and it would just make me bust out crying. I couldn't handle the energies and the problems and the shit that I was seeing and feeling. Like, school was just not for me. School was not for me. I had good grades. I was passing. I was doing great. Honestly, I was in honors classes. And that's why I don't want people to think I'm stupid or nothing because I dropped out. No, honey. But that's the thing. I couldn't handle it emotionally. And like I said, I don't have parents to help me, to support me, to make me feel like I'm great and fabulous. I have to do that myself. I have to tell myself that by myself every day. So I'm sorry if I couldn't handle it. Like I said, everybody's different, emotionally, mentally, physically, everything. Everybody's different. So don't be mad because you didn't take the same path as somebody else. Take your own path, make your life great, make yourself happy, and don't let people fool you, bro. Don't let people fool you because not everybody is happy like they say they is. Not everybody is all fine and dandy like they say they is. Don't believe shit that you see on the internet because people probably look at me on Snapchat, Instagram, whatever, and probably be like, oh, her life is great. Oh, yeah. If you went through what I went through in the past week, half of y'all wouldn't even have survived, okay? That's the thing. You have to persevere. You have to carry on. And I'm not saying that to make nobody feel bad for me, none of that. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't want nobody to feel bad for me. Because guess what? I'm going to be straight. I'm forever straight. I'm forever straight. And I'm always going to be straight. Because I'm Sabrina Braun. And I make sure I'm straight. I know that I have to make sure I'm straight myself. And I can't depend on nobody else. And you can't let nobody else stop you from being straight. Like, come on now. You gotta learn how to handle your business. Because if you don't, you're not going to make it nowhere in this world. I know I said this was going to be story time on why I tried to kill myself. But honestly, it was just really a rant video. Like, I don't know, just a talking. Like, I have not been on YouTube in so long and I miss it. Like, I'm really coming back 10 times harder for real because I'm so sorry for being MIA. And I regret it because the reasons why I've been MIA is what's led me, like I said, every choice I've made has led me to the problems that I'm in right now, led me to the place I'm in right now. So it's my fault, but guess what? At the end of the day, I'm going to fix it and I'm going to be straight. I'm going to make sure that I'm straight. And like I said, I'm getting back on my shit 10 times harder. I've been working out. I've been going to work, getting money, looking good, skin clear, all that. Don't play with me. Because guess what? No matter how far the devil or the negative vibes, energies, all that want to knock me off my stool, no matter how far they knock me off of it, I'm always going to get right back up and keep climbing, bitch. Because that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do to survive in this world. It's a dog-eat-dog world, so you better keep eating, bitch. You better keep eating no matter how full you is, for real. Because where are you going to be without it? Where are you going to be without yourself? Where are you going to be without your courage, your mind strength, your heart? Everything that God or life is teaching you is for a reason. And observe, learn. Don't ever turn down an opportunity to learn from somebody. Don't ever turn down an opportunity to learn from somebody because you never know what they could teach you. And learning is something that is amazing, and I love learning new things. I love exploring the world. I love exploring society and people's minds and learning new stuff about the world because it just only helps me understand myself more. Thank y'all for watching this video. I love y'all so much. I feel like I just had so much to get off my chest, and I miss y'all. People been asking me where I'm at with the videos. People want me to post more workout videos. They want me to post food videos, and I will do that soon. I worked a lot. It be hectic, but I promise y'all, I'm back on it because I'm done with the kicking it. I'm done with the friends. I'm done with all that because it doesn't get you nowhere but in a bad situation. Like, I love my friends. But bad shit only happens, so I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm staying in the house, going to work, getting my money, and if you don't have money for me, I'm not coming out. If you don't have money for me, then what's the situation? What are we doing? Because the only goal in life is the bread and the happiness. So if you're not making me happy, you're not giving me money, I don't care. I love y'all. I don't know when I'll be back. I'm not going to promise a date, none of that. But I needed to post a video. So, yeah, this is that.